Always. So today we just want to talk about our lives. Uni, jobs, family, just how to balance your life. And I've got this special guest. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, it's BeautybyCaroee here. And hi, it's not Beauty by anything, it is Tammy.
Okay, so let's get into this.
Okay, so we're going to talk today, yeah? Didn't say we were going to talk. Yeah, she said about life and everything.
Oh, okay.
So we have a few questions written down and I'll be asking them and we'll just go one by one and answer them. So uni, and where did you attend?
I attended the University of Western Sydney in Sydney, and yeah.
And you did?
I did my Bachelor of Nursing, but when I started uni I didn't start with Bachelor of Nursing, I started with nutrition course, and after a semester I didn't like it, so I dropped it off and started at university, and started my uni, and started my nursing degree.
Yes. I went to University of Wollongong. It's in Sydney as well. And I started off with psychology, but I didn't think that was for me. So I changed it to nursing, Bachelor of Nursing. And yeah.
Well, I did my uni at James Cook University, and that's in Townsville, and I didn't start with anything. I just went into nursing, full course, and we all finished in 3 years. So, and we'll talk about like our experience and how it worked. What did you do?
That time when I was doing my nursing degree, I was working in aged care, and I was doing a casual, so I was balancing uni and work, and yeah.
I was also working in aged care.
Yes, that's the job.
Aged care have good money. Seriously, they pay really well. So
why not?
But I started with childcare, I think.
So during uni, I was working as a waitress. I was doing waitressing with this company, so they just send you off to a few places. And after that, I worked at Domino's Pizza, and so I balanced the Domino's Pizza and the waitressing and uni. And it wasn't as good money as you guys had, but it was enough.
I enjoyed my money, man. And I was single that time, so damn.
Okay, give you us.
Like seriously, I didn't have any responsibilities, so I just buy whatever I wanted. My shoes, you guys know how I love my shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Seen her wardrobe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was good money. I miss those times. Good old times.
Good old times.
Don't say that.
No, in terms of spending her money on herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not in that way, like okay.
So how do we balance that current partner, how do we balance family, work, party, and jobs?
Because that time I was married, and I'm still married now, and I had like a timetable at the back of my door. I had like a room dedicated to my study, and had a timetable, and I had to put all the due dates on my little calendar and circle them. And I was always giving myself 1 week to do my assignment, to finish my assignment off. And if I do finish my assignment prior to that 1 week, I'll send my assignment to my brother for him to proofreading it and give me some feedback. And after that, I'll go and change everything that needs to be changed and ready to be sent off.
Yeah.
I didn't party because that time, look, you're married, you don't party, you go and mingle with married people, and sometimes after work, on the weekend, I'll go in the morning to work, and after that we'll go and visit friends and have to get myself ready, come back almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and the next day it's another routine again.
And how did you manage with family, friends, party life?
Well, when I started uni, I was single. No responsibility, no children, nothing at all. It was good. However, that life was good. I didn't have much to do. I was just on my own. I was living off campus, and my family were living in Melbourne, I was down in Sydney. Yeah, so I try to be organized with my assignments and my so I had to like make sure I know when everything is due, and I have to like give myself like a time frame of when this thing has to be finished so I can start another project or another assignment. Yeah. I was like party life. I was never really like a party girl, but when there's like a friend's birthday, kitchen party, whatever, I used to love it. I'll just go and we just party and yeah.
Hey, a few shots.
Anyway, for myself, how did I balance? So I lived with my brother at that time, so it was always just work. You meet up with friends and you catch up with friends and you go back home and you study. I was not very organized with uni work. I was the one doing all-nighters when something's due the next day. Thank God, I don't know how I passed. Thank you, Mom, for praying for me. I think without prayer, I don't think I would have passed mine. No way. No way. Right. And then with party life. So,
Party life.
This is exposing me. This is exposing me.
My first when I watched it,
I know. I am going to be as honest as I can be.
Yeah.
So party life was definitely my thing, and yeah. So yeah, we're moving to that. And work. So I'd go to work, come back. Hey. Okay. I'll come back from work and get home, do what I need to do, and then do my all-nighters when they need to be done, and go have fun with friends. So how about placements? How did you handle placements?
Oh my god.
At my last semester of uni, I was pregnant and I was due before my last placement, and that placement had to go for 8 weeks. So I asked for extension, which they gave it to me. But after the birth of my son, I had to go back to uni straight away after 4 weeks. And that was not easy, guys. And because I had my baby through C-section, I had to suck it in and go.
Yeah.
Because if I was supposed to ask for another extension, that means I could delay my graduation
And your registration
as well. So I had to suck it up for the pain, and I went and did my assignment placement. To be honest, hate placement. I just hate them. I just feel
You just work for placement, for assignments, for
placements as well, they give you that experience that you need. So
it's not that bad.
But I think
we need to get paid.
Yeah, we need to get paid, so at least we can balance that out.
No, me, I think like even we need to get paid, and also, or even if we don't get paid, at least the assignments. They shouldn't give us assignments while we're doing.
No, for me, I go with full pay. We need pay, even $10 an hour.
Yeah, $10 an hour.
Yeah.
It's just because when you get the
hours
hours
a week.
those nights, they tell you to do what they're meant to do.
And
They're doing all the day running around doing BSL.
And they have to please themselves.
Love actions all the time. You still don't get paid. And you other people, and you still don't get paid.
But I think we need it for experience though. So
Yeah, we do need
I guess that's
for experience.
Yeah.
You can talk about yours and then I'll tell you mine. Mine was a bit.
Yeah. So my uni experience, quick experience, wasn't it? I was okay till like my last year of uni, my third year. I got married, so everything was just like full on, like just like bam bam bam, And by the time I got pregnant, I continued going to uni. I didn't take any time off.
Amen to that, girls.
Yeah. So I went to uni. I was actually going to uni for my full time. Like I was big. I was just like, I'm not gonna take any time off because if I do, everything's gonna be delayed. And I was like, if I have a baby, by the time the baby grows, not really take so much time. Just like I'm not gonna be able to go back to uni. So I just kept going. I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And some people, actually judging me. Like I could see the look. I was at uni with like a full pregnant, like I was pregnant, and the eye look that I was getting was like, no, I don't care. I know what I'm here to do, and yeah. So this is just saying like, if you put your mind on something and you can do it, like if you just focus and know what you want and know what you want to achieve, definitely you can do it.
And what happened?
Anyway, so that was my third year, and then right after my last semester, before just I graduated, that's when my baby was due. So she was due, I'm not gonna say the date, but she was due in May, but she came like 2 weeks earlier, and I was on my placement. So the last day of my placement, my water broke. You know when you just plan everything, you're just like, I'll give myself these 2 weeks, finish my placement, relax, and then just wait for my baby girl to be born. But that was not the case. So yeah, my water broke and actually called this lady. No, I called him face because he was at work and was like, okay, I'm coming. So he left work straight away, and then I called this girl because she was in Sydney. I was like, girl, you need to come in right now because I don't have anybody. So that was a good experience. Good, I don't know, a challenging experience. Yeah, so that goes for all the girls out there. When you get pregnant and at uni,
It's not the end.
It's not the end of the world.
We did it.
If we did it, you can
pregnant?
definitely
Yeah.
do it. And don't care about what people will say. Don't care what people will think. Just focus and do what and just do what you're meant to do. And
You will, guys,
Yeah.
if you just put in your head that, okay, even though I'm pregnant, I can do it, you do it. I understand when Lucy said that she got that look, people are
Oh my
glancing at
God.
her. I was pregnant this time when I was going to uni and I was looking like a zombie, to be honest.
Yeah.
And people was like,
And you can just tell. You can just tell
okay.
that's like,
Yes, I'm pregnant and I'm here, I'm not gonna go
Exactly.
anywhere. You just have to like
Yeah.
say it.
And I actually remember one of the days we had a presentation. One of those presentations you have to stand in front of people and talk. And I was like full on pregnant, and my baby started kicking. And I was actually moving our presentation. I was like, oh, but now I can laugh about it because it's funny. So girls, just focus, and if you're in the same situation, just keep going, keep pushing. You'll get there. You'll definitely get there. And also pray as well. God, pray. And maybe that's another topic. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah.
well, for me, I was not pregnant, I was not married, so it's just me, myself, and I. But on placements, one of my last semester, I had to go to a different city. What different city? Happy Bay. So I had to go to Happy Bay, which is like, I had to move, literally just move, and be there for 8 weeks. So I think it was 8 weeks or 6 weeks. So I had to think about accommodation, food, transportation. How do I move from this small town to another small town by myself? So I had to look for accommodation on the phone and on the computer, got somewhere, and that's what I think we should get something.
Yeah.
Because I left my job, I left my home, so it's like me, I didn't have to pay rent 2 places because I'd already organized with this girl that I'll stay with you and pay you for this amount of time because I have placement at this time. I cannot get a contract with you, I'll just need to move. And she was like, oh yeah, that's fine. So if I didn't have that, I'd have to pay rent 2 different places, work without getting any pay, and just like wait for the government to pretty much give me like a little bit that will just go on my rent and nothing else. Yeah, but placement was really, really good, and learned a lot in my last time, and yeah, but placement and assignments are really bad combo because you're so busy.
Oh my God,
I was doing 12 hours per 12 hours shifts, and I'll come back home, I need to do my assignments, and if you're on nights as well, you come back and you want to sleep, and then the next day you have to go to work. It's crazy.
I think that's the hardest part.
It's really, really hard, yeah.
And just like, do you know we also have like other life, which is not uni, and it's
So if I had a family in the same somewhere else, I don't know. So yeah. about money is not as hard as you guys.
Oh, also guys, one thing I forgot. So after my baby was born, I went back to uni straight away after 2 weeks because we had that Easter holiday, which is like a 2 weeks holiday, and I went back to uni, and everyone was just like, "You look different. What's your stomach?" I'm like, "What do you mean? If there's no stomach, that means I get birth." But yeah, so I went back straight away. So that means I didn't take any time off. And I did that because I just wanted to graduate. I just wanted to finish off. I just wanted to get over done with it and then relax. Now, yeah. Actually, we're still studying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're still studying. We're both doing masters. Yeah.
And that.
Carol is almost done.
Yeah. Yes, last semester.
Yeah.
My last semester, thank God. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be graduating soon and see my vlogs.
Yeah.
Well, we have a few years to go, so you will not be seeing a vlog anytime soon. Yeah. And how about finding a job?
Finding a job was really hard. That time I was living in Sydney and I got an offer to go to Orange. That's another countryside in New South Wales. And my husband was not really keen to go to Orange, so I had to turn down the offer. So at that time, after that turning down the offer, the struggle was real. So me and this madam, she already finished as well, so we were applying everywhere.
Oh, remember that time we had to get a flight? We had to get a flight in the morning, at 4 in the morning, go to Gold Coast, and then that same day after the interview, come back to Sydney.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So the struggle was real. So we had to travel to Gold Coast for the interview, which we didn't get the job. And that time my husband was like, "Alright, I'm ready for us to relocate since I've seen you struggling getting a job, so I'm happy for you to relocate." But unfortunately, I didn't get any position, so I had to apply in Victoria. And I got the position in Victoria, and that's the reason we moved to Victoria, and I had to start over again. And starting over in Victoria was not easy. God, only God knows.
Thank God for good aunties.
What? Yes, I would say thank goodness for the aunties. And thank God for the family. Yes.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
And friends.
And friends.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about its family?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. Because I had to relocate. And guys, I relocated from Sydney and I was living somewhere and it took me an hour, actually 100k a day going to work every morning and going back to where I was living is another 100k. So it was 200k I was driving every morning and I had a son who was 7 months old. Guys, it was a struggle. It wasn't easy. So I did that for a month, driving back and forth from Melton, it's just from another city, Melton, to the other side of the city. And my son was 7 months. And guys, there were some days I was just sitting down and crying. Because I was in pain. I was in pain, but I wasn't. I was like, I told myself, I'm not gonna quit. No.
But I think
Quitting was not my option.
And I should be a motivation speaker.
Sometimes just me. Like when things are so hard, guys, don't feel like you don't need to cry. Just go somewhere, relieve yourself, just cry and let it out. And then, honestly, crying for me, it's my best therapy. These people know me. I cry about everything.
You like crying.
I just like after crying, you just feel better and you just keep going.
Too much.
So finding a job is not easy. Even though you graduated, you have degree, finding a job is not easy. Like for you, what was your experience?
It took me like 6 months to find a job. Also, it's kind of like the same story for you anyway. Living in Sydney, New South Wales, and couldn't find a job. I applied everywhere. You know that grad they give the new grad the position. I didn't get that at my uni. So that means I had to like start applying everywhere, and I'll just apply pretty much everywhere. Private hospitals, aged care, hospitals, whatever, just anything that I can find related, nursing related, I was applying. And I didn't get anything in New South Wales. So I decided to apply in Melbourne, and that's where my family lives, which is like a bit easier. So I applied and thank God I got a job. And even though I moved, thanks to these sisters here.
As I said, these people owe me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got a job, which we work at the same company. So yeah, guys. Yeah. So I got a job, and then I had to move down here to Melbourne, and I was living because where my parents live and when I got a job, it's like an hour and a half drive. And before we got our own house, I was just living with my parents, and then that place it's really far. Like it's just hard. So I'm also just yeah, it was a struggle. Carol passed the same thing. She was living with my parents as well.
That was hard.
Yeah, it was.
It's just far away, guys. And
Yeah.
driving was no.
Yeah. So we moved this out of the town. I got a job, and everything just started like coming smoothly, and we are now settling well. How long have we been here? 6 months now, almost. Yeah, more than 6 months. Just 6 months. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. We thank the Lord. Okay, good.
What about you?
Oh my gosh, mine's too long. So,
Oh my God.
went to the interviews, just didn't find one, and then after I got one, it was the worst experience of my life. Hey! And then I felt like a failure, and I moved around, worked at a few medical centers, and then I moved here, and I applied for a job at Caroline worked. Went for the interview, went really well, and I got the job, thank God.
We got it same
Same time.
So we applied and we got this job same time.
Yeah.
We went to the interview like 2 days apart.
One day.
One
The
day.
same day.
Was it the same day?
Same day.
Yeah, the same day.
But like a few hours. I think
And-
you had one o'clock we had 10.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just waiting for that confirmation later, like you got a
Oh,
job.
I know. I can't.
I was texting this guy. Like this video, I was like, oh my God, guys, what's going on? How are you doing? And you knew you got a job.
I got a job. I saw him.
Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you check this girl out, BeautybyCaroee. Yeah, I'm gonna put her channel down below so you guys can check her out as well. This beautiful girl. She's single, by the way. So,
And then guys, don't forget, even though you're busy, still have to look good.
and you have to glam yourself up sometimes.
Yes.
Okay?
We didn't wake up like this. We did not wake up like this.
No, we didn't.
No, guys, it's all for the video. Oh yeah, that's true. Alright guys, see you. We have to wrap up.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for having us on your channel.
No worries.